Unit 1. Lesson 3. Activity A, read. To New York. Introduction. On a sunny day, New York's skyscrapers shine brightly as you travel into New York from JFK Airport. Then when you finally reach the East River and see Manhattan close up, the drama of this forest of huge buildings hits you hard. You have now traveled many miles across New York. Although Manhattan is the oldest and most famous part, it is only one of the 5 boroughs. The one that you have been crossing ever since the airport is Brooklyn. The others are Queens, the Bronx and Staten Island. Together, they form a city of more than 8 million people with an enormous mixture of cultures, traditions and human activities of every sort. History. 4 centuries ago, Manhattan, just 13 miles long and less than 2 miles wide, was an island of woods, fields and streams that was home to Native Americans. Then, in 1625, some Dutch people arrived and founded New Amsterdam. Soon after, they bought the island for just $500 of goods. The British took over in 1664 and renamed the village New York. It began growing faster, and by 1830 it was the main center of trade in the USA, which had been independent of British rule since 1776. Before 1800, most immigration had been from Britain, but then millions started coming, first from across Europe and then from all over the world. All wanted a better life than before. Many entered America through New York, and many of these stayed. Even today, half the population are either immigrants or children of immigrants. They still help to give the place its great energy. New York today. New York has experienced bad times as well as good. For example, crime levels in the 1970s were extremely high. However, the city has recovered since then, and it remains a great national and international center of banking, law, tourism, publishing, fashion, art, theater and IT. It continues to attract the best and brightest from across America and around the world. Seeing the city. No visitor sees everything, but you can see a lot from the top of the Empire State Building. With a height of 1,470 feet, it became the tallest building in the world when it opened in 1931, and it has remained a great tourist attraction ever since. On a clear day you can see for 80 miles. Look southwest over the banking district and on across the water to the famous Statue of Liberty. Look north towards Broadway, the theater district. Look farther north and see Central Park, the great open space that New York saved as the city spread north in the 19th century. As the